reality stars and Popo. Let's get into this story. So apparently, let's go from Bravo to MTV and talk about Tony Haynes, or Tony Raines from The Challenge getting arrested for drunk driving. Why is it that people over there at The Challenge end up getting caught out there when it comes to y'all don't know how to just drink and party and then call an Uber? So yeah, let's get into Tony. And I was like, shout out to him. Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. But bless his heart. He's such a ding ding. Because that last season that he was on at the challenge, the one where it was the 40th season. Oh, I cackled with the way he got eliminated, and that was his karma. So anyway, let's get into the story. He got arrested early Sunday, February 23rd, for operating a vehicle while intoxicated, and this is according to TMZ. So Raines was booked on one count of operating a vehicle while intoxicated, one count of reckless operation, and 4 counts of negligent injuring, according to online jail records. Now, although it's unclear what led to police to detain him, TMZ reported that he had attended a wedding the night before in Hammond, Louisiana. The MTV personality, who's 36, went to an after party at a nearby restaurant where he allegedly got into a fight with another man on the dance floor. The unidentified guest reportedly punched Raines, who then stormed out of the celebration and drove away. And that's probably why we see, if you look at him, it looks like he's got a bit of a black eye. I don't know. I'm focused a little too much on the body, yada yada. Let's get to the full on mug shot. So yeah, when you look at the picture, you see he has like there's a little black eye, a little puffiness on the left eye. Then there's a scratch mark on the nose, and there's a scratch mark on the cheek, and you see it here on the side too. And so, also, okay, so now let's continue with the stories because I had to like pull out my Wendy Williams wand and point out all the situations. So yeah, they said he got into a fight and they said he was arrested after the incident. So maybe there was a fight that went on. People reported it. Somebody probably saw the license, saw that he was drunk, called it in, and we are where we are. But Tony, you should know better. As somebody who's in his mid-30s, you should not be jumping behind a damn wheel and driving. Because here's the thing. If we're going to go back and talk about previous people that were on the challenge, do we need to bring up Nelson, who was drunk driving? Got into an accident, said some NFL player actually pulled him out of the wreckage where he almost died and had to have his foot amputated. So now he's he's lost one of his feet, or I think he lost a leg. Like, I don't know how much they cut off, but I know like he's got a disability now. But I don't know if Nelson will get to a place where, yeah, you can get one of them prosthetic legs if you want to compete back on the challenge, or even if MTV will invite him back. But this is where we are, and you just got to think right when you get behind these wheels. Like, if y'all know y'all gonna go out to a wedding, whatever, and get drunk, have somebody come pick you up, call an Uber or whatever, and go do what you got to do. Y'all just be out here being messy, and you have, I don't know if he's married, but I know he's got daughters. What kind of example are you setting for your children in this whole situation? You should know better. So he was booked at 4 a.m. and released at 8:57 p.m. after posting a $7,500 bond, jail records show. Now he's still waiting to be arraigned. So Page Six also obtained the Real World alum's mugshot, as y'all see, in which he appears glassy-eyed while wearing a white button-up shirt. He has a fresh cut on his cheek in the picture, though it's unclear whether it was from the alleged. It probably was, because it looks like it's relatively a fresh wound. Okay, so now it says Raines first appeared on MTV in 2014 as a cast member of Real World Skeletons. He then competed on several seasons of the challenge, winning the Champs vs. Stars 2 season in 2018. And then there was like situations where he wanted to be Johnny Bananas so damn bad that he went and did him dirty on the show. And then recently, this past season, as I mentioned casually, but I didn't go further in, he was on Battle of the Eras, which was the 40th season. They already got All Stars coming on MTV because I think Paramount Plus is where they normally put All Stars, but I guess what MTV need ratings, so now they got the show over there for the first time. And I think they're doing Rivals or something or another. But anyway, so in Battle of the Eras, that came out last summer. It wrapped up in January. I still haven't finished the season. I've been binging it and then I get sidetracked with other stuff. But I remember when he was on this season and him and Avery won their challenge. And what it was like they had to choose who they wanted to go in and I guess I'll be up for elimination. Avery refused to pick certain people. Tony was being hell bent on what he wanted. They hit a stalemate. What they found out was if you can't make a choice of who you want to go down and go up against people who was in the bottom, then it's going to be Tony and Avery. And Avery was like, I'm standing 10 toes down in my shit. I'm not going to let you bully me in this situation. And Tony was trying to be big and bad. His situation backfired. He ended up going home and Avery ended up coming back. And I was like, nah, if that ain't karma for that behind, I don't know what that is. And so, Tony be out here trying to play these games, and it's like play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and that's where it was. But sir, you should know better. I say you too damn cute. But then again, we can't sit up in here and act like and good looking people don't do dumb shit all the damn time. But it's like, get it together, sir. So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story regarding Tony from the challenge getting arrested for driving while drunk? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.